This is a quick recap on our last week review on the project I gave, the capstone project I gave on World University Ranking. So what we did first was creating a folder before loading the table. So we created a folder called University Ranking. So created this folder, University Ranking Analysis, which is this. Created a folder, then import the table which I sent to us on our platform. We imported it to the folder we created. Then we also get a preview of what we are going to do, which are the questions on Microsoft Word. These are the questions sent to us. These are the questions for those that were not in attendance. So these are the questions of that project we did. So analyze the World University Ranking to uncover insight into factors that impact global university ranking using SQL to perform data exploration and analysis. So we looked at setting up the database, database setup, import data into your SQL environment, set up the table with appropriate columns, rank university, country, teaching, and research. So also look at data exploitation using SQL. We looked at analytics questions. We now look at from under an analysis question, we look at top university by overall score, top country. So these are some of the things we did on that project. So these are the questions. So make a note of the questions on what, um, why this is the script we use. So everything we did is on one folder. It's on one folder which we created um, on this platform. So I'm going to walk us through what we did. So after creating the folder, we now went down to the MySQL workbench. So we created a database, create database, World University Ranking Analysis. Then for us to access the database, we make use of the use statement. So we then use World University Ranking Analysis. So then we did the table importation. We import the table. The table name I have to rename it because of how long the table name is. So I use Uni Rankings 2024. So this is the process of importing that table. So for you to import on that table, which is on the database, for you to import the table into the database, our database is World University Ranking. You have to use the use, then click on enter. You have to use the use statement. So the use, then right click, then click on table data import wizard. In this process, you'll be able to um, import that table. So you click on search, browse for the file. So this is then this is my file. It's under mine is under desktop, my own file is under desktop. Then Word University Ranking Analysis. Then I can now pick the file. So I've imported that. I don't want to make another importation. So this is for those that were not in class. So click on it, then click open. So once you click open, every other thing you need to do is next, all through. Keep note of this. The MySQL only understand the CSV file and the JSON database file. So anything outside from these two categories, MySQL will accept it. So you click next all through to the tables well report. So the next thing we did was the data exploration using SQL. So I showed us how to check the structure of the table and view the structure of the table using describe. So we use describe to check the table structure. So under the describe, we have field, we have type, null, key, default, and extra. So the field are the column names, while the types we have the integer, we have text. right under the data types. You have null if the column has a null value or not. So here we have keys. Of course, we know primary keys and foreign keys. We know defaults, extra. So after that, we look at how to check the total number of records. So this how to display the total number of records. This also that under data exploration using SQL. So we have a total of 1,509 records. So after the necessary cleaning, because when you look at the table, you see that some of the tables are not, some of the records are not clean. So after removing some unwanted columns from some record that you don't need, we are left with 1,509 rows. Here we will now look at the analysis question, top university by overall score. So, and for each question, I put us through on how to create a view on each question. So create a view for top 10 university. So created a view to keep to make a temporary view of our results. So these are top 10 university overall score. So when you run this code, um, 1 minute, because I've already created the view. So let's look at the view. This is on the view. Um, I used the view name I used is top. Let's see. Okay, it's because I've already created view. So let me comment this. Let me comment this so that it won't affect what I just did. Uh, Let me comment it so I can run it. You can see that. So these are the top 10 universities by ranking, and also we sorted in descending order based on their attributes. The next thing we did was top university by research performance, top country by research performance. So it showed us how to do that. So I'll comment this so we don't have error. So you can go through the code, select country, then average research as research score from uni rankings 2024, group by country, order by average research score in descending order. So this is what we did. So what we did. Okay, so after that we looked at top 10 country. So top 10 country. So we look at university rank and international outlook in the output. Then we also looked at university maximum teaching from uni ranking. So the university that has the highest teaching has the highest teaching rank. So if you run these statements, we have University of Oxford with 98.5. So they have the highest teaching. So we now looked at the correlation between the industry income and the rankings. So the industry income, rank and industry income. So this is what we have. I picked up a maximum score greater than 90. Then we have the last question, which is conclusion and insights. So these are the brief conclusion and make on it. The write-ups have been forwarded to the group. So what we done after we finish the analysis and everything, what we did next was to push it to our GitHub account, which I'm going to show you. So pushing it on the GitHub account, we log into our GitHub platform. So which we did previous class, which we did in previous class. So this is my GitHub account. This is my GitHub account. So what we did was to create a new repository. So make it public for everyone to access. So we created a new repository. Then we gave the new repository university, what the university ranking. So I'll just quickly show us using another name. I'll just say what uni. I'll delete it later on. So I'll use word winning. So the next thing we did was to add a readme file, then create repository. So this is our repository. So after we finished with the repository, what we did was to add files. So clicking on the files, then you upload. So we upload. The file we are uploading is the folder we created called World University Ranking. So to drag drag to the folder. So it's loading. Then after that, the next thing we did was to commit changes. So that is how we push the project to our GitHub account. So this is it. So this is our SQL file. This is our SQL file. So this is it. This is our SQL file. So that's what we did the last the previous class. So I think this video will assist you and make you to stay update for the next class. So please kindly go through the video. If any question, you can ask and can make more clearer to us. So this is what we stopped in our last class. So please watch the video. And if you're having issue installing your MySQL, just message below or you message me privately. I will send you the setup for your MySQL. What we're using for SQL project is MySQL Workbench. So if you don't have the setup, you let me know. I'll forward it to you. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe on the channel I'm dropping this video. Thank you.